So there is more, which is, here is another case where we have an S-shaped curve. But the S-shaped curve is not, is a little different. It's a little higher. So why would it be a little higher, for example? Why has it moved up compared to what we had before? Why could it have moved up? Going back to, say go back to the food example. Sorry?
Lower food prices.
Lower food prices. So for example, the productivity of land might have gone up for a reason that, maybe the government came and built some irrigation dams and the productivity of land has gone up. So to produce the same amount of food, you need less effort. So the work capacity translates into a higher income from work. So for whatever reason, the curve shifts up. So then what happened? We start from someone, we give some person some income y0. We find y1 by going vertical. Find it again on the horizontal line, y1, going back to y2, horizontal again, etc., etc. Where do we end up? At the intersection. And now there is only one intersection. So wherever we start with, we are going to end up at the same intersection. So in that case, is there going to be a poverty trap? No, in that case, there is no poverty trap because, again, there is one steady state. So an S shape is not even a sufficient condition for a poverty trap. It is necessary, but it's not sufficient, right? Let's find another example, which is this one, where in fact, people, now it's the opposite. There was some flood and the land is now completely washed out. So people are very unproductive. They have to work very hard to produce very little. So what happened to my poor S-shaped? It shifted to the southwest, right? So now, if I start from y0, quite high, where do I go? So I go up, but then it's not enough. So the 45-degree line is to the left. I have to go left, down again, down again, down again, and again. I'm going to end up at the single intersection that there is where I'm always pulled up, which is a very low income. So in a sense, there is no poverty trap here either. Because it's not that if you're poor, you stay poor, and if you're rich, you stay rich. Regardless, you're going to be poor. So, well, you could think it's a universal poverty trap, or you could think that's just the way it is, because if you think of, if you ignore the right side, we almost are in the inverted L-shaped, except there are stuff that are a little bit irrelevant to the right. The reason why they are irrelevant is that eventually everybody is becoming poor anyway. So again, we don't have poverty trap.